Today I'd like to talk about costumes. Now it's pretty evident that I'm wearing a costume right now, but we're all wearing costumes, whether you like it or not. Because when we get up in the morning, take a shower, brush our teeth, and come back in the bedroom where we put on our costume. And just share with you who I believe this person is. And see if you agree. There is no right answer. Because after all, it's not your costume. So much better. That individual would be. How's everybody doing this evening? I certainly hope you're doing well. You know, this is going to be a little bit different video than videos past. But I'm going to explain to you in detail why it is that I support Anonymous.
Hello?
Hello.
Who's this?
What do you want?
You called me.
Hey, fuck you, you cunt. I could come down here with my fucking AR-15 and shoot your fucking old Hoosier ass right there in Independence, Missouri. Now call here, you motherfucker, and that's just what I'll fucking do, you cocksucker! Fuck you, motherfucker!
What do you want?
Yeah.
This isn't funny.
Hey, fuck you, you nigger motherfucker, your fucking wife, and fuck your fucking kids, you fucking asshole! I'm coming to fucking your house, motherfucker!
Can you just tell everyone to stop calling me?
No. Fuck you!
It's stupid thing. Why do I make it?
Hey, eat me, you cocksucker.
I truly do. I support and believe in their ideology and the way they go about doing things. Now, as I know it, Anonymous was created back in 2003, and they came from different forums all over the web, specifically 4chan, predominantly 4chan, all right? And what's really neat about this organization is they have no absolute leadership. They don't have presidents and vice presidents.
Monty.
And generals and secretary of states and that sort of thing. No. It's more like every man is his own army, but collective.
What do you want?
Yeah.
This isn't funny.
Hey, fuck you, you nigger motherfucker, your fucking wife, and fuck your fucking kids, you fucking asshole! I'm coming to fucking your house, motherfucker!
Can you just tell everyone to stop calling me?
No.
In order to somehow go after either a certain organization, whether it be a financial institution, or maybe a world government, who knows? And these people act in such a way, and they have different sets of skills.
This is a conspiracy theory. Let's start fucking Chang is a dead conspiracy theory. Or he was murdered by somebody on fucking YouTube. Who could that have been? We got a fucking murder, a transvestite, fucking strangulation videos all online in advance. The whole thing's going down in flames, folks. And I bet you if we fucking come up with some bullshit, we can even somehow get Van Helten into this too. We can even somehow fucking claim that Von Helten was involved in coordinating this whole thing. We just gotta get thinking. And the rage will be fucking epic. We'll hear the rage fucking shows for weeks while everyone who's involved tells us how they're not pissed about it.
That can create absolute chaos and havoc on any given target.
More motivation. You still don't understand what our children are up against. Let me read you something that was posted on our message boards from someone who claims to be a member of a known pedophile network. It said this: he doesn't forgive, he does not forget, his group has over 9,000 penises, and they're all raping children. So, I want you to know they're organized, and they have systematic ways of hurting children, and they use the internet to do it. These are the predators that are molesting and raping our children, then trading the photos and videos online. And I want to stress again, this is not about politics. It's about giving the dedicated men and women of law enforcement who are trying to catch these predators the resources that...
Now, people call these individuals terrorists. They say, oh, but Anonymous, the members of Anonymous are terrorists. Really now? Well, how do you figure? They're terrorists because you said they're terrorists? Or they're terrorists because they're putting an absolute wrench in your day? Are they terrorists because you said they were? Or are they terrorists because everybody said they were? I'm not understanding this. And by the way, one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. I'm Monograph, and if you can't speak freely, you're simply not free. Have a good night.
Hello, I am back. Yes, I am responding to a comment from Here Be Fools about the Waco, Texas incident and the flame tank. There's no such thing as a flame tank.
I'd like to focus on the search warrant. First, it was put together, as a number of witnesses have testified, in a prejudicial and inflammatory manner. And second, it clearly misstates the U.S. Code statute number for the offense charged, and I think makes other technical mistakes in the law, which means to me it was put together in a sloppy fashion. Now, you put together inflammatory with sloppy. That translates to me that ATF was in a hurry to make a big splash with something.
Hello? No, honey. Nobody's gonna come and kill you.
Just come and kill me.
No. No. Nobody's coming.
A second hole is made in the side of the building, and a third hole is made at the front door. What these tanks are doing in each picture is collapsing the inside stairwells. The following footage proves beyond any doubt that the tanks intentionally set the house on fire. It proves that the Branch Davidians were murdered. Watch carefully as the tank backs out of the house. You can see that this tank has a gas jet on the front that shoots fire. You can also see the fire quite plainly. The tank goes into the house twice, and each time as it backs out, the fire at the gas jets is plainly visible.
So to speak. But I can't explain what happened at Waco to give people an idea scientifically of what actually occurred there and what happened, why it happened. Now, what they had done was, in order to flush the Branch Davidians out of the compound, they attempted to flood the compound with tear gas. Now, tear gas can be dangerous in high concentration in confined areas. I'm going to show you the so-called flame tank, which is not a tank at all. This is a Mark 88 tank recovery vehicle. It's like a tow truck for armored vehicles. You see this large boom on here? Let me get a pin here so I can see this large boom here. What they did was they ran lines up through this. They punched a hole in the side of the building with this large boom and pumped tear gas directly into the building. Now, tear gas, the CS gas that they were using, is lethal in high concentration in confined areas. If one hadn't left the building, they would have died regardless, because of this. There were such high concentrations of it. Now, when you take that and you couple that, and you also factor in the fact that the CS gas also becomes flammable in high concentration. A muzzle flash from a rifle would ignite that, in a sense burning the building to the ground and anyone who failed to come out. A lot of the Branch Davidians did come out of the building. In fact, they came out through the very hole that the Mark 88 created when it rammed that boom.
Most of the remaining Davidians were concentrated here in the kitchen dining room area. It was their only way out except for one thing. Two men outside were firing machine guns at them.
They didn't want him to come out. They wanted to kill him.
Fire was just going on and on. We realized nobody came out, thinking maybe my husband didn't get out, but my children got out. A horrible, horrible way to die.
Point in my rolling on the floor and trying to protect myself from the heat and being in the pitch black, not able to see, but the voices of those behind me screaming kind of got through to me. I recognized who they were. Could identify the voices. It kind of galvanized me to just leap to my feet and jump or dive head first in the general direction of where I figured the hole was. When I stood up, the skin was rolling off my hands. My coat was all melted on my back and smoking. I looked back over my shoulder, and the hole had just come out with a mass of flames. And the first thought that came to me was, I'm the only one.
Through the side of the building. The survivors of that actually escaped by doing just that. They came out around the Mark 88 recovery vehicle and were taken into custody at that time. A lot of those people were actually not found to be guilty of any wrongdoing. David Koresh was a fanatic. He was a Jim Jones, so to speak.
One of the prophecies that had been around Mount Carmel since 1934 called for an ultimate confrontation between God's people, or those at Mount Carmel, and the forces of an armed apostate power called Babylon. Perhaps with that in mind, in 1991, he began studying armaments and buying and selling guns. He pretty quickly found out there's a lot of money to be made at gun shows, and he and other people started going to gun shows.
He was trying to... He was pulling his own Captain Ahab, and that he knew he was going down, and he wanted all of his people to go down with him.
Firearms. And I go, I got David Koresh on the phone. And David Aguilera, he jumps up and goes, don't go, don't go. And I go, I got him on the phone. And he goes,
They never once followed up on that offer. Never even tried.
That was the problem with David Koresh. It didn't matter if there was FBI, military, or police. He was not going to come out. He had made the decision that he was going to die in that compound, and that he wanted his followers to die with him, much as Jim Jones did at Jonestown. There are a lot of parallels between these two individuals. However, I really wanted to discuss the flaming tank, being that the flaming tank does not exist, or the flame tank, or whatever. There were